Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rukakodash. Double loss of apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to your beloved Akim that's pushing this word in sincerity and truth with humiliation all across the four winds to you, I salute. This is the brother Desire One back at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Shabbat Shalom. And what I want to touch on briefly to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, in the term waters. When we hear about waters in the scriptures, waters, you know, um, is a representation of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, this wisdom. All right, and waters also means the people. We in the know when we see waters, because you gotta look at the play on words. It also means people, which you're gonna see. I'm gonna touch on that aspect. The aspect of water means the people. All right, and we get a couple of scriptures. Lord willing, to be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. Uh. Let me start off first with this precept. Okay, let me see something. Let me start off first with Psalms 124. Psalms 124. Let me start at the top. It says, "A song of the degrees of David. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord Yahweh Shai who was on our side, when men rose up against us." Now, keep in mind, remember that when men rose against us, then they had swallowed up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. All right? It wasn't for Yahweh Shem Shai having mercy on us, because it's always a remnant. Our people gone for all other gods. It's always a remnant. The covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Always a remnant. All right, but the point here is as then they had swallowed up quick. All right, because you see verse 2, it said man was against us, right? Their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. Stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. All right. All right. Now it says the proud waters. Now, how can waters be proud? Now, think about it. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord who had given us a prey as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. Speaking about Esau, these are the nations. The snare is broken, we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. All right, and ultimately, this time the elect is gonna be uh, um um escape out of the snare of the fowler. Speaking about Esau. All right. But you see that then the waters had all overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. All right. So waters is symbolic of the people. Because you read verse 2. It will not be the Lord who's on our side when man rose up against us. You see that? You see that? Waters represent the people. Let's get some more precepts to back up what I'm saying. This Psalms 144 and 7. All right, now King David, this is an account, and I think it's in 1 Samuel also, and then there's one in um Psalms 18, and one in the same thing. And this is Psalms 144. They're all saying the same thing. All right, King David had he delivered from his enemies, right? Right. This Psalm 144 and 4. Man is like the vanity, his days are as a shadow that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down, touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows and destroy them. Send thine hand from above and rid me, and deliver me out of great waters, right? Watch this. From the hand of strange children. All right. You see that? Deliver me out of great waters from the hand of strange children. All right. You see that? Whose mouth speak vanity, in their right hand is a hand of falsehood, and ultimately speak about Esau in this time. All right. All right. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai delivered King David out of a situation. All right. You know, he appeared in the chariot, and he delivered. We relocated him to another area. All right, the wonderful acts of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, let's go into let's go in deep into that. Like I spoke of Psalms 18 chapter, right? Watch this, right? It's gonna say the same thing. This Psalms 18 and 6. Let me go straight to it. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my power, and he heard me out of his temple, and my cry came before him even to his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled, the foundation also of the hills moved and was shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured, coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. He rode upon a cherub and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. Salakia, let me see if I ain't going too far past the point. Salakia, let me see if I ain't past the point. Right? Let me just yeah. Let me just there went smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured, and coals were kindled by it. Alright. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was on his feet. He rode upon a cherub and did fly, yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind. Speaking about the chariots, right? Alright. Watch this, right? Let me jump on down. Alright, because the subject matter is the waters, right? Waters represent the people, right? Alright. Watch this, right? He sent from above and took me and drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. You see that? He sent from above and took me and drew me out of many waters. All right. He delivered me from my strong enemy. All right. All right. The waters was these enemies, people, from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. All right. Now I just got a scripture showing you that waters represent the people. All right. And we're gonna further substantiate that with these precepts. All right. There's another one. All right. This Psalm 58 and 6 to 7. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. Let them melt away as waters. All right. Which bended his bow to shoot his arrow. Let them be cut in pieces. All right. Speaking about the wicked. All right. Let them be melt away as waters. Okay. Let's get another one, right? The Psalm 59 and what? 19. What the enemy is gonna come in like. The Psalms 59 and 19. So shall they fear my name. Salakia, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Alright? Okay. Brother's gonna do some miraculous things. So here, the standard is this book. Alright? The Lord gonna give his men some spiritual powers, because Jacob only is a worm. Alright? Alright, now how do you get a flood from from the water? The enemy should come in like a flood. Alright? Okay. Like I said, the waters represent the people. All right. Okay. There's one I wanted to get. Salakia. Let me see if I could get. Yeah. Watch this, right? Watch this. Let me back up what he's saying. This is King David when the Lord delivered the Philistines in the hand, right? Right? King David's gonna liken them to waters, right? It's First Chronicles 14 and 11. So they came up to Baal Perez, and David smote them there. Then David said to Yahweh, the power had broken in upon mine enemies by mine hand, like the breaking forth of waters. He likened them to the breaking forth of waters. Therefore, they call the name of that place Baal Perazim. All right. It says ISV. So David went out to Baal Perazim and defeated the Philistine there. David observed like an overwhelming flood has Yahweh overwhelmed my enemies. All right. The enemies are coming like a flood, right? Using me to do it. That's why the place is called Baal Perazim. All right. You see that? Okay. BSP. So David and his men went up to Baal Perazim where he defeated the Philistines and said, like a bursting flood, Yahweh burst out against mine enemies by my hand. All right. Okay. So yeah, man. You know, you see that like an overwhelming flood. He liking that like he liking that as a overwhelming flood. Yahweh is overwhelmed by enemies. Yahweh has overwhelmed my enemies using him to do it. All right. Um, there's another one. So waters represent the people. This is Proverbs 9 and 17, right? It says, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. All right. Stolen waters are sweet. All right. What's that talking about? Drink taken without right is sweet, and food in secret is pleasing. All right. Waters represent the people. All right. So you doing wicked shit with another man, woman in secret, you know, that's a wicked fucking thing. All right. Water represents the people. All right. Watch this, right? Sirach 25 and 25, it says, all right, let me read this again. It says, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. All right. It's good that you're doing wicked shit like that. Yeah, but the judgment after that, stolen water. All right. Now, let me show you that water talking about. You know, this could apply to this too. This Sirach 25 and 25. Give the water no passage. You see that? Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. You see that? You see that? Give the water no passage. All right. Water represents the people, neither a wicked woman liberty to God abroad. You see that? All right. We came from the waters. All right. I think it's Genesis 1 and 20. Okay. Okay. Now, to sum it all up, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, waters represent the people. This Revelation 17 and what is 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples, multitude, nations, and tongue. You see that? Waters represent people. Waters represent the people. Okay? Water represent this understanding too. When you read this precept here. But I touching on the aspect of the people. This John 7 and 38. It says, he that believeth on me, as the scripture had said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living waters. All right, this understanding. Are you believing what the scripture said? All right. So Yeah, man, that's something brief I wanna get into the spirit bow of Yahweh Shemashai. Hope it's edifying. Yeah, man, shalom.